Hello everyone, my name is Maud Toussaint Como. I'm so pleased that you joined me today. Please keep watching to help me build this community where I try to take you on an olfactory and sensory journey and cultural journey through my perfume and art collection. Today, I thought of talking about perfumes in my collection that I think are boss ladies perfumes. They all embody qualities of boss ladies, and I like to share them with you. The first is Success is the Essence of New York by Bond Number 9. For those of you who may not know the history of the house, there it is briefly. The perfume industry is dominated by men. So Bond Number 9 is the first New York perfumery to be headed by a woman who creates the concept, guides the development and designing of the space of, the Bond Number 9 boutique. So each of her perfumes are named after a neighborhood in New York and are inspired by an event in New York City. So, for example, after September 11, she introduced Scent of Peace to celebrate world peace. She also have other perfumes to celebrate freedom and liberty. So, Success is the Essence of New York was created to capture the money in Wall Street. It was designed to smell literally like money. And I say that they got it pretty well. There are a lot of notes it takes to create that money smell, from bergamot to nutmeg, iris, and benzoin. But when you put Success is the Essence of New York on, you really feel like a boss lady. A boss lady that is sweet as money. That means she's very assertive. She can kill with sweetness. But there is some animalistic element to it. Maybe due to the nutmeg or pimento notes in it. So that boss money lady is persistent and remains sweet and beautiful under pressure. My second boss lady perfume is NOLITA. Somehow I find that most of my lady perfumes are by Bond Number 9. So this is also by Bond Number 9. It is after the neighborhood NOLITA, which in New York City, which I understand is a hip place. So this is the fun boss lady. I wore this perfume at a research conference, but to an After 5 event, which was supposed to be pretty conservative and intellectual. But in the After 5 event, everyone was sort of loosened up. I had a suit on, but I changed the skirt for ripped jeans for that after-hour event. The event was on a boat. So this number right here, with the top note of tangerine, lilies, it was just playful, creamy, rich smelling. So it was beautiful. But this animalistic element in its composition just really create this boss lady confident feel. My third boss lady perfume is NUIT de NOHO. This is a fruity, floral, gourmand perfume. The notes are jasmine, vanilla, and patchouli. Again, surprise, by now you can see the stars. This is also Bond Number 9. And that one is The Devil Wear Prada boss lady. When you buy Bon number 9, they keep sending you samples. So I had several samples. And then I was sort of contemplating 2 samples. This perfume right here, my third boss lady, Nuit de NOHO. And then another one, which was a different one by Bon number 9. So I remember going to my second daughter who is into talking about that. The first one is not at all. So I was like, which one you prefer? So there was the other Bon number 9, and she was like, And then Nuit de NOHO was on another hand. She was like, I prefer that one. I said, why? She said, this one smells like a nice mommy who is really, would bake you cookies. And I said, what about this one? You know, my Nuit de NOHO right here. She was like, well, no offense, you know, it smelled like a witch. Or like an expensive witch, but kind of, you know, very expensive, but kind of a wicked woman. So there he was, my certain fellow, happened to be passing by. And I'm like, hey, so which one do you prefer? This one or that one? So that's my Nuit de NOHO on that hand. And he was like, this one. So I'm like, do you know that your daughter right here just said that it smelled like a very expensive, kind of wicked woman? So he was like, oh, now I know, now I finally understand what my problem has been with women. So there you have it, Nuit de NOHO, my third boss lady perfume, to the angelic, innocent girl. It is a bit wicked, but to the mature men, it creates their problem. So my fourth lady perfume, again, is another niche fragrance, and it is Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum by Francis Kurkdjian. It is sweet. There are jasmine from Egypt, saffron, bitter almond from Morocco, but it has this smoky undertone to it. I think it's the saffron notes and ambergris. So this perfume is a molecular perfume. So the performance and the sillage is larger than life. So you only want to put literally just a little bit behind your neck. Otherwise, this boss lady would kind of strangle you. Last but not least, Sunshine Woman by Amouage. This is a Middle Eastern niche fragrance house which was created to restore Arabian art in perfumery. So the perfumes in the house use a lot of Middle Eastern ingredients like incense, spices, etc. So it makes my boss lady perfume list because it is fresh and light, but it has this blonde tobacco undertone and pepperies that just lasts for a long time, and that is very pleasant, very masculine. At the same time, it's extremely sweet and light. So I see it on a boss lady that is creative. Like I know this young Haitian woman that is just killing it as a sommelier. She is also a poet and she is on TV. So for dynamic boss ladies like that are creative and assertive, that make money and seems to have fun doing it, I find that this is the perfume for them. So this is what I have today on my perfume sensory olfactory journey with you. So I want to acknowledge my artwork here. I was in fact inspired by some of my artwork to speak about boss lady. So this is an Haitian Vodou flag featuring a sequined Erzuli Freda. That's the Haitian African spirit of love and beauty. So in the Haitian Vodou religious tradition, the characteristics of this deity is that she is rich, she loves jewelry, perfumes, pretty dresses, champagne. She usually gets the credit for financial good fortune. So she is the bona fide boss lady. I mean, I think all the deities in the Vodou traditions are really boss ladies. I mean, they are sweet, they give you food, they're nice, but you just know not to mess up with them. I was also inspired by this painting here for my boss lady perfume. This is a painting by the well-known and foremost Haitian master artist, LEVOY EXIL. The painting is made in the tradition of the movement Saint-Soleil. This is a very distinctive approach to primitive art, of which LEVOY EXIL is one of the founding member of that movement, School Saint-Soleil. So LEVOY EXIL's work have been indeed exhibited in some of the most prestigious places in more than 40 countries. His work was at the Smithsonian and other museum and of art, etc. So this painting, like most of EXIL's painting, has the sun. And so you have a lot of the spirit around the sun. So here we can see them with slanted eyes and long arms. They are meant to be figures that guide and protect. They are also known as Roi, Haitian deities. So the Lois tend to embody both female and male qualities to them. So what is interesting about this painting is that at first it can look unapproachable. But once you socialize it into your space and you find the right frame, and especially when you get very close to it, the rich mosaic of color just envelop you. You notice the texture, the dots around, and the lines, which are meant to be lines of light that surround each colorful patterns. So this painting goes from being a bit uneasy or a little scary to becoming jovial and even playful and a bit quirky and even infantile. So these are qualities that are embodied in boss ladies, I think. So I'm pleased to share this painting and this flag with you from my private collection, and I hope you like them. I'm so pleased you joined me today. So please like and subscribe. Until next time, ciao, bye.